Hello, my beautiful Gemini collective. Today we are channeling a message from your future self. Many of you already know that time is not linear, that right now, in this present moment, every version of you exists right here in this time-space reality. You have access to the 3D manifestation of this moment here right now, but you also have access to the energetic version of yourself that already lives in a very different timeline, on a different timeline, in a different time space reality, and has an expanded perspective. Okay, so we're receiving messages from your future self about your situation right now, and I'm going to share the messages with you as it comes through, and you just keep in mind that this is to shine a light on your current situation, whatever that is, where you find yourself right now, some insight, some guidance around that. So that's what this message is going to be about. Okay, so if that is something that resonates with you or you feel called to, welcome in. Take a seat, get comfortable. Let's connect to spirit. Let's connect to source and your future self. All right, the expanded version of you and some insights into where you're headed. All right. If you're new to my channel, I'm Elif and I welcome you to evolve with me. If you enjoy the energy, I hope you choose to become a part of the community. I always ask that you guys trust your own guidance system, welcome your guides and keepers into the space, and ask them to guide you through the reading. Okay, if a message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't feel like it's for you, perhaps this is not your reading. Do not force it. If it triggers, you're being challenged. That is where your work begins. Okay, returning subscribers, always good to have you here. Thank you so much for your love and support on this channel. Come in, get comfortable, let's connect with spirit. It is always so wonderful to have you here, to listen, to read your comments, to receive your messages, and to connect to your energy. We're all in this together, growing together, expanding together, evolving together, and elevating the consciousness of this planet. Okay, you've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I am a channel. I enjoy reading the tarot and the oracle message, but I am a channel, and so spirit is always here with me, showing me what else I need to see to bring you the message with clarity from a place of love. So let's begin. All right, Gemini. Okay, we're ready. I'm going to start your reading with some keywords. All right. I'm going to start your reading with some keywords. You can see if those keywords resonate with where you find yourself right now, or if they interest you, if it's what you're manifesting. That will also be an indication of what, that this is actually your reading. Okay. So keywords for you, Gemini, within this reading is, it's communication. A short trip, perhaps you're planning a short trip or you are considering a short trip. There are some negotiations, perhaps around paperwork, contracts, community endeavors that could be coming up for you. You might feel as though you are being there is an expectation of you to be a little bit more flexible when it comes to discussions within relationships, around travel plans, and again, paperwork comes up. There's something involving paperwork, a contract, okay, negotiation, business, perhaps it's around business. All right, what else? Study. There's some study. You might be in a place where you're wanting to gain more knowledge or information about a particular area of your life, a particular subject. Media, publishing, writing, interpersonal dynamics. Again, a business venture, technology, something digital. All right. Could be collaborations, travel again coming up, perhaps broader travel as well. All right. Starting a business, perhaps. Okay, so there you go. Those are your keywords, Gemini. I'm going to open up your reading with a oracle message from my Shadows and Light Oracle deck. Shadows and Light Oracle deck. Right, let's get a oracle message for Gemini. My readings are never ever the same. You won't find the same style of reading on my channel over and over, because I do channel the reading, so I go with what Spirit guides, okay? And we just trust the process here. Try not to be too rigid about this, because it's not supposed to be a rigid space. Okay. Let's see what's coming through for Gemini. What is it that your future self wants to bring to your awareness in terms of the guidance that you're being provided at this time? Two little witches. Ooh, interesting. Let's take a look at this card. You've got the number 30, so the number 3 is here. Two little witches I'm getting. So the number 2 is standing out for me, but you've got the number 3. So I feel like you're at a place in your relationship with yourself, between your inner masculine and feminine. The part of you that is self, the part of you that it identifies as I. There's this coming into alignment there that now creates this third force. And so the number 3, that the energy of the 3 is manifesting. Magical space, clearing time. Okay, so your future self is saying that right now you're in a very, very magical space. This is why you're being guided to clear out. To clear out what no longer serves, what you definitely are not going to be taking forward with you, you know. Let's see. Okay. Magical space, clearing time. From out of the shadows comes two little witches, solemn and sincere. They fix you with their clear green and blue gaze. The green is the heart chakra, that's love, appreciation, and the blue is honesty, authenticity, it's communication. And again, communication is coming up. So communication is a very, very powerful tool that you have access to at this time. Use your voice. Okay, they fix you with their clear green and blue gaze, and they ready you for the magic that is the broom they're about to pass on to you. So your future self is bringing you this message about an initiation you're going through. You are being honored with the ability to clear out negative energy, to clear out what no longer serves. This is the energy you bring in your work, in your encounters, in your relationships, okay? And people who are not ready to release that which no longer serves or keeps them stuck are not going to receive you with appreciation and love. Don't take this personally. There might even be resistance from them. This has got nothing to do with you. This is just them communicating with you that they're not ready. Even though they're asking for something, they're not ready for it. And what is the magical secret of the broom? Why? Well, that is that it can sweep clear any old stale energy that is lurking about you at the moment. Take this broom and see it whisk all by itself once, twice, 3 times. Widow shins around your house, your hearth, your home, and it will clear out all that is hiding in the shadows of the corners and the underneath of the rooms of your soul and your home. So this broom, this ability, this capacity, this energy that comes forth for you right now, clears spaces where most people cannot even see. Widow shins is the traditional direction for clearing energy. All right? It means against the sun. And in the northern hemisphere, to go widow shins is to direct energy in a counterclockwise direction. In the southern hemisphere, it is to direct energy clockwise. When it is done, they clap their hands 3 times, and the broom returns to their arms. And they move on to the next home that needs their help. But now that is done, what will you fill your space and your life with? That is the great and trickiest choice of all, but one which only you can make. So you're being supported in your clearing process right now. I'm definitely seeing for you this beautiful energy, this ancestral energy helping to clear your space, but it's also the energy of the collective. There is a clearing taking place right now. This is specific to you because in order for you to honor the energy, the magic, and the power that you bring to other people's lives, to help to energetically clear out what no longer serves you, need to allow that in your own experience. And your future self is bringing to your awareness a powerful technique that I believe would be very, very helpful to you. And just pay attention to what was in this message. Now, there's some more, so I'm going to continue with it. But you're being guided through the process of clearing. When you clear spaces, when you clear houses, when you clear homes, right? If you're in the southern hemisphere, you do it in a clockwise direction. If you're in the northern hemisphere, you do it anti-clockwise. So whether that is, so you do it first with the broom, okay? So you want to trust your intuition with this. Clearing with water and a lemon in the water, or lime in the water, or salt in the water, or aromatherapy drops in the water, some rosemary in the water, whatever it is that you feel guided to. You're going to have to work with your ancestors with this, right? You can do it with after sweeping. You can do a cleanse with a mop, wiping, right? Or you can do it with sage, with smoke. But keep in mind the clockwise or anti-clockwise technique. And then always the intention of what we want to fill the space with. So you're being given some knowledge is being imparted on you here. The 2 little witches speak. Okay. For you, your future self is saying symbolically that the 2 little witches are ancestors of yours. Okay. It keeps coming up here, and so I have to share that with you. You already know that resonates and how that resonates. Okay. So this is the message. Out from within. We cleanse the space from trouble and din. Out, let all be gone. And make this place a cheerful home. We are here to cleanse and clean. We are creatures in between. We will work from dusk till dawn to ensure energy is reborn. We leave it clear and bright and blank. And for this task we ask no thanks. But we do wish you well in this. May all brought in create your bliss. Beautiful. Your message of divination. All right. Make the mundane work for you. It's time to conduct a house clearing, followed by a house blessing. Here is an easy pointed new locations, either the smallest of change for household objects or rearrangement of what goes where in the bedroom, or an entire move is very much on your mind. When these twin witches show up with their brooms of power, if there's anything keeping you back from making that change, please make small, useful, and symbolic gestures. Whenever we make a change, we always rediscover stuff that we've been hanging on to, stuff that's weighed us down without our even realizing it was there. It's time for a space clearing for you. So perhaps this is a move. Rearrange your house, perform this clearing in the way that it's been directed. If you are being guided intuitively through this message to get your spiritual practitioner to do that clearing for you, then do that. But before you do that, you begin with the process. You write down and you set your intentions of what you want to fill the home with. Next to that, you put a feeling word. You're going to fill that energy. The feeling is going to be the energy that you're going to hold active, and you're going to meditate upon each and every day as you fill the home with your intention. Once you've written that down and you've done your bit of the process, whether it's starting with the sweep and then a smudge, or a sweep and then a washing, a wiping away, and then you get your practitioner in, you do it in that way. And once that's completely done, you start your daily meditative process where you sit with that intention. You speak those intentions into your home. You meditate upon it. You see yourself breathing that light, that energy into your home as you meditate, right? And that's what you are being guided to do. There could be a moving of a home coming very, very soon for you, Gemini. Or you just need to move some things around. Energies become stagnant in spaces. So move the furniture around. Do a nice clearing in your home, in your space. And then allow whatever the universe, whatever feels like the relationships that feel like they've become work, like there's more conflict and resistance, let them go, give them space. And if giving them space means that that you release them, that's okay. Powerful message here for you. Very, very beautiful message from your future self around the support that you are receiving from your ancestors and spirit guides. Beautiful. Two little witches. So, obviously, that is in your ancestry, right? Let me know in the comment section. Do you know that you come from a lineage of witches? The healers, the medicine woman, the woman who carried the wisdom. All right. Message from, let's see what else comes through. Ooh, again, meditate. It is time. This is the message from your future self. Everything that I'm sharing with you is the ascended master that guides you, which is your future self. Okay. Be still. Create time for stillness. And yes, you're already thinking about the fact that you don't have time and you're busy and there's this and there's that. It is not an excuse. It is not an excuse. You are wearing yourself thin. And time is of the essence. Make the time. Create the time. You make time for the things that matter. Create the time. It is very, very important. You are manifesting many, many opportunities that will be coming your way. And what has been happening is that there have been opportunities coming your way, but you may not have been seeing them. You have not seen them as opportunities because they felt overwhelming. You've been hiding from life. You've been sort of reserving yourself. It's been such a long time that you have been the carefree, adventurous, adventure-seeking, open Gemini that takes opportunities by the horns, wraps your arms around them and say, let me feel into you and feel your goodness. You've had experiences that have felt like life has beaten you down, and you've become more and more reserved. This is why this is important. Because you are functioning from a nervous system response that is not authentic to who you are and how you've come to experience life. You have opportunities coming in, and you're experiencing a lot of confusion and a lot of conflict around what is right for you, what to do. There's so much fear governing, allowing yourself to just enjoy and to follow your bliss like you once did. And there is a belief that is not true, that is very active for you, that maybe you ran into the challenges because you were too carefree, because you didn't measure your decisions with more reserve, with more care and consideration. That is not true. Everything that's happened because for reasons that are very, very different. It happened due to another aspect, another part of yourself that needed to grow, that needed to explore and expand, that needed to learn. Mirror work. You've done a lot of mirror work. Okay. And you've come to realize and to recognize many aspects of the self that you do not trust or like, where there is conflict. And the beautiful thing is that you are at a place now where you know and you understand that that is not fair. You deserve your love. You deserve your dedication and your devotion. And you have grown wiser, even though many bridges have been burnt. That was part of the process. You have met yourself in a very, very raw, real way. But remember, Gemini, you have not only met your own shadows, you have met the shadows of your ancestors too. And only you have the capacity to honor and love and appreciate those shadows in the way that you do. You have the vision. And that's what you're doing right now. You've been healing. You have been healing so much in your bloodline. You've been healing so much in your ancestral, in your lineage, all right? So much wisdom has been bestowed upon you by your ancestors because you have been chosen by them to carry forth the mission. There is nothing to be afraid of anymore. There is nothing to be afraid of anymore. You did not fail. There were times when you chose a harder path than was necessary. That is your way, that has been your way, and that was deliberate. But things are changing now. Things are changing. Okay? You no longer need to choose the harder path. You no longer need to take the difficult road, okay? You're in a different place, even though you can't see a Gemini. You have nothing to be afraid of anymore. You have nothing to be afraid of anymore. You see these 8 swords over here? They cannot hurt you. They're not facing upright. The sharp edge is in the ground. All right? You just can't see that. So the fear is an illusion. You're not far from your beautiful little resting place up on the hill there. And look at that beautiful, beautiful oranges and yellows. This is the healing. Your belly chakra has been healing. Okay. This is relationships. Relationships with mom and dad. This is relationships with intimate partners. This is your confidence, your trust in yourself. This is what you are being supported and guided to allow to be healthy now. You've learned so much. You've learned so much. You can just allow yourself to be healthy. So many people get stuck in the addiction of fixing. It becomes a compulsion. I need to fix this, I need to fix this, I need to fix this. Instead of realizing, no, I just need to allow myself to be whole. I just need to allow it to be whole. Where I am is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Okay. Look at that, the Two of Cups. You've got love coming in. You do. Peace, reciprocation, reciprocity, balance, alignment, love, romance, adoration between you, that's coming in. This is a new beginning in love coming in for you. You have nothing to be afraid of, Gemini. You've got loads of opportunities coming in. And what's beautiful is you get to create the relationship you want. The two of you, this person comes in, they're open-ended, they're a fresh canvas, and they're open to painting, writing a story that uplifts the both of you. They don't come in with this energy of being set in stone and you've got to sort of adapt to what's going on with them. They're open-ended. It feels open. It feels fresh. It feels expansive. It feels like, Gemini, I'm so excited about writing the story with you. Let's make it whatever we want it to be from beginning to end. Lots of passion, lots of excitement. Lots of passion, lots of excitement. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You find yourself, Gemini, being governed by what the end could be. When you're having the experience, being governed by what potentially could be the end. Right? Will this be a painful ending? You see those swords, you're hanging them up. Look at the wisdom there. You don't need to create painful endings anymore to learn anything, so don't worry about it. You've got this new beginning in love coming in. This is a gift from God, right? Queen of Cups. This is you. This is you, Gemini. Intuitive, connected, deep capacity to love. This person deserves your love. You don't have to worry about that. This person deserves your love. You're manifesting from a different place. Okay. Mentally, you're still afraid that you're on an old loop, in an old cycle, living an old story. You know, you're not. You've evolved beyond that. You just need to give yourself an opportunity to see it, to experience it, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. The question I asked with this shuffle was, what's happening with business, career, money? Wheel of Fortune, you've got some good fortune, more stability coming in when it comes to your finances, your financial stability. You've got more support coming in towards you. The impulse might be, your mind might want to protect you and say, what if you repeat? What if you have a repeat of that? If you open your heart again, if you open your home, if you open your life to someone, what if you have a repeat of that? Your future self challenges you not to bring that old past experience, not to bring that into the equation, not to factor that in. Give yourself an opportunity to paint a fresh canvas. Because if you keep holding the energy of the past active whilst trying to create something new, you keep creating the past. It's not possible. It's not possible to create something new on the foundation of the old, and the foundation being the energy. So your future self is saying, I challenge you to reconcile with the dream you once had of a beautiful love, of a soulmate, of someone that is spiritually aligned, emotionally aligned, to believe that you can have the financial support and the abundance and to become a match to it energetically. But if you keep thinking about what was, if you keep thinking about what you've never had, if you keep beating the drum of what's gone wrong, how do you ever calibrate to that new? Okay. And stop pushing away what you truly want because of fear. You see that sword there? It's all up here. And remove the mask. Remove the mask. Show every person that comes into your life who you truly are. And the person, you'll know this person. You might be saying, well, how do I know if it's this person? Well, be yourself. Be authentically yourself. Don't put the mask on. You see here the mask is lying on the floor. She's removed the mask. Don't put it on. Bring every part of you to the table. Show them who you are, and they will love you all the more for it and appreciate you all the more for it. Look at this. This is the sun. This is happiness. And that's how you'll know. That's how you'll know. Happiness, abundance, the sun. Message from your future self is that you've got victory coming in with the Six of Wands. You've got victory coming in. You don't have to hide yourself anymore, and you don't have to hold back. The right people are going to be drawn to who you are authentically. Don't hold back. Don't sugarcoat. Don't hide. I'm getting the energy of, I've always felt like I'm too much. Like I'm too much to love, or too hard to love, or too complicated, or too this or too that. Not true. Future self again, I'm hearing, I dare you to be so authentically you. So authentically you that you know you will repel those who don't have the capacity to appreciate you anyway, and only attract those who do. I want to close your reading with a message from my Blue Messiah deck, Transformational Cards for the Soul. Some spiritual support guidance for you, Gemini. What is it that Gemini should be aware of for their highest good right now? For spiritual expansion, to contribute to as much alignment and value as is possible. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Gemini, you have perfectionism. All right, so this is your card. Beautiful. Look at that. The two different sides, colors of the face. It makes me think of Gemini. And look at the pattern here at the third eye, how it expands. You've got the number 21. That could be significant for you, but again, that's reduced to the number 3. The number 3 is very, very significant in your readings. The number 3 is a powerful number. It's the Trinity. It's mind, body, soul. All of our reality is based on that 3. 3 is strength. Okay, and this is your message. Perfectionism. A diamond with a flaw is worth more than a pebble without imperfections. A diamond with a flaw is worth more than a pebble without imperfections. Dear one, if you have drawn this card, it is time to really embrace who you are, even your vulnerabilities and perceived imperfections. Let go of the notion of being someone that your mind says you're supposed to be. Fear wears many masks. There's the mask again. And one of the most debilitating of these masks is the need to be perfect. In striving for perfection, energetic blocks of self-criticism and judgment are often formed. These blocks then grow into barricades that not only affect your self-esteem and morale, but may also prevent you from achieving your desired dreams. Embrace your vulnerabilities, dear one. In doing so, you become more authentic in every facet of your life. Let go of what others may think of you and allow your powerful light to truly shine. To accept others, you must first completely accept yourself with unconditional love and compassion. When you do this, the light within you will radiate even more brightly, and you will be of better service to humanity. So true. You are amazing, dear one. So stop giving yourself such a hard time. Rejoice in what you have already achieved and bask in the glory of all your accomplishments. Go forth now with increased vigor, courage, and determination. You have what it takes to go all the way. The chakra that comes into focus is your solar plexus, and the exercise being offered to you is do something completely out of your comfort zone. Do so with no self-judgment, criticism, or fear of not being good enough or imperfect. Your affirmation is, I am perfect in my imperfection, as I unconditionally love and accept myself every day in every way. Place your heart on your chest. Your future self wants to thank you. You have never, ever truly seen how magnificent you are. You have touched so many people's lives in such precious, beautiful ways, and the impact that you've made on the world has been incredible. So many of these people will never step forward to thank you. So many of them don't even know or realize mentally that you've had your hand in it, but spiritually they know. And their soul echoes a resonance of thanksgiving and gratitude to you. But it is now time for you, Gemini, to allow yourself to see your fullness. Spend some time in the mirror in the morning. Look yourself in the eye. It will be uncomfortable at first, but say thank you. For you have done great things, and you deserve great things. Thank you. For you have done great things, and you deserve great things. Your life is about to change. Slowly at first, but then, with time, more and more, you'll begin to see that. Stop trying to change it. Allow it to change. Where you are and how far you've come and the path through which you've come has not been a mistake. Your life is about to change, slowly first and then incrementally. Allow it to change. Allow the universe to do that for you. Allow Source God to do that for you. All you have to do, your only work, is to spend some time in the morning in the mirror, look yourself in the eye and say, you have done great things. Thank you. You have done great things and you deserve great things. Go forth and allow yourself to be blessed. Love and light. I hope you enjoyed this reading. So beautiful connecting to you on such a deep spiritual level. Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I feel like something massive has shifted in this time that we've spent together. And I'm so grateful for all that you are and everything that you have done. The gratitude that wants to burst from me brings tears to my eyes. It is so much. You are an incredible being. And your life is about to reflect that. Be patient with it. It starts slowly at first. And then it builds momentum. Love and light. See you next time. Bye now.